Ciao ragazzi, in today's video I'm going to react to Inter's 2-1 win over AC Milan in the Coppa Italia quarterfinals. Before getting into the video, be sure to let us know down in the comments below what you thought of the match, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on push notifications so you never miss a video. There was a bit of an early scare in this one for us. Rafael Leao managed to get a wee shot away kind of within about a minute or two, and that was a bit of a warning sign for us, but thankfully it wasn't something that really put us off. I felt in this first half we were probably the better of the two sides, and although it did take us into the 25th minute to get a first meaningful shot, that shot came through Romelu Lukaku, who forced Tatarusanu into a save. We done pretty well. We were just kind of lacking that kind of final pass, the kind of final shot, if you like, and I think we certainly could have done better. We did have a few chances that I think we could have taken advantage of, but then of course the inevitable happened, and that was Zlatan Ibrahimovic popping up with a goal, as he always seems to do in these matches. And I mean, yeah, there was a lot wrong with this one. Poor defending. I think Alexander Kolarov can come in and do a lot better in this occasion. Of course, he's not the only one at fault here, but I mean, he could have just closed Ibra down a lot quicker or made any kind of attempt at all to stop it. But in the end, Ibra put it in between his legs and in off the post. And yeah, a very frustrating kind of first half from that regard, considering we probably were the better team and conceded against her in a play. Unfortunately, the first half did end in quite ugly scenes. Romelu Lukaku and Ibrahimovic kind of came to blows, and Ibrahimovic was rather fortunate to actually stay on, in my opinion. He kind of looked to headbutt Lukaku, and I think there were some words exchanged, and you could quite clearly see that Lukaku was absolutely fuming and really upset. So obviously whatever was said obviously really hurt him, and yeah, I think referee calling half-time when he did, kind of right as soon as it was possible, was a perfect decision, because I think things could have got really ugly had a few more minutes been able to have been played before he whistled for half time. The second half was very similar to the first half in that we were the dominant side. We had so many chances, and it was just looking like it was going to be one of those nights. But then we got a penalty, and deservedly so. Rafael Leao fouled Nicolo Barella, and you could maybe argue it was only the slightest of touches, but the contact was there, and yeah, after a VAR review, we were awarded a penalty. Romelu Lukaku put it home, and whilst maybe not the cleanest of penalties, you'll take that all day long. After that, we kind of continued to be dominant, we continued to create chances, but Tatarusanu and the Milan goal just continued to be equal to everything we did, and it just didn't seem like we were going to get past him, and it was always going to take something special to get past him, and in the end, the winner came from the most unlikely of sources, with that being out of favour Christian Eriksen. Eriksen came on off the substitutes bench, and I don't even know what you can say. Just one of his kind of trademark free kicks that we've all longed for since him joining, and yeah, what a moment to step up. And yeah, now through to the semi-finals, and we've just got to wait and see whether we will be playing against Juventus or Spal. But a fantastic win, and certainly a deserved one. The top for me in this one's easy. Christian Eriksen's free kick. Without that, we wouldn't have won the game. And I mean, I think this could potentially have a huge impact on Eriksen. Either things are going to completely turn around as Inter career is going to take off, or it's just going to be another kind of flashing moment, as we've so often seen from Eriksen, who has maybe had one or two goals and it's looked like he was going to kick on, but I'm certainly hoping that this will be him now starting to kick on, because that is going to be a huge confidence booster for him. The flop for me has to be all the missed chances. Although I was very kind of complimentary of Tatarusanu in the Milan goal, we could have and really should have been out of sight with the amount of chances we did manage to create. Thankfully on this occasion, our inability to finish all the chances we created hasn't cost us, and being more kind of clinical in front of goal is something that Antonio Conte has called for. So hopefully off the back of this one we can maybe start being a bit more clinical, because tonight, yeah, we should have had a lot more goals than we ultimately ended up with.